Hey guys, what's going on today? Welcome back to some more Civ III with your friend and internet host, Dalsu. So, we've realized that this is going to be a prime price on real estate in this game, and we're kind of heading towards, or at least thinking about heading towards, military stuff. Military bent, if you will. So, that's what's going on. We're at the end of our turn as always when we start a video. So let's jump right in. See what's going to happen here. Let me check in on Iconia's progress. Assembly, yeah, just a bunch of upgrades, really. These two are not upgrades, obviously. The assembly is not either. It's actually a population boost. But mostly, it's just a bunch of upgrades. Over here, on Dalsuvian, we're just getting research. It's basically all we're going to do here. For right now, though, it's stacked towards a very shitty amount of social production. That's just a crap planet. There's nothing we can do about that. Not right now, anyway. We can eventually mold it into something halfway decent. I don't think it's going to contribute to our, what do you call it, shipyard. It's far away, first off, so it'd take a heavy penalty. Secondly, it doesn't have the... It could have more raw production, because we do have a 17 cap, so the raw production could get better, but unless we have more spaces open up, I'm probably just going to use it for research. Research is at 20 right now, which is not great. We're still doing enhanced training. Okay. Let's continue our scouting then. This probe has kind of run out of planets to check out. I guess he can just explore the empty space for now. It's not very rewarding, but somebody's got to do it, I suppose. There could be stuff out there. You are also kind of useless where you are, so why don't you head down... There's some planets over there we could just scout. Why don't you head to the edge? You should go there and then talk to me. This guy, yeah, he's going back over towards where the planets are, huh? Why don't you take a more southerly, as if the cardinal directions actually exist in space. But as far as my orientation goes, take a more southerly route, and we'll let this guy check out the stuff up here. What we could do, is what I'm thinking right now, is Starbase... Where's that Promethean? Yeah, it's all the way down here. I was thinking it was a little bit further up. I was going to say a Starbase in here would give us the range to check out those planets. But I don't think it's really worth it, honestly. What is new to you is ancient to other races. Is that a thinly veiled threat of some kind? Okay, I don't appreciate that. They are the incredible race. By which I mean they're set to incredible on their difficulty level, so they're going to be more difficult, and I think they might be the closest ones to me. Happy day. This is why I'm researching military right now. Some nebulae, I don't know. Nebulas. We'll try to sail around them if we can. Not much for us to do right now. How's this home builder going? Still 18 turns away because of the way we got things configured. But we're about to get that assembly, so that's going to give us some more raw production. We are putting a whole lot into social manufacturing right now. A whole lot. But that's going to change. Our income is approaching -10. Not a huge deal. That's 170 turns we can go before we start to have trouble. Alright, this guy's idle over here, so why don't we have him just creep out towards the edge a little bit. Make sure there's nothing interesting. Okay. Alright, so we got some more population here on Yor. It's going to increase our raw production a little bit, right? Population's now 12, so raw production goes up by 2. That's easy. Each population constitutes 1 raw production. That's kind of easy to figure that math in your head. So I'm seeing 6, 9 turns here until we've got all this shit done. I think I might want to edge a little bit towards more military so I can get that home builder ship out. How many turns is that going to be for you? 7? That's not too bad. How much money are we actually losing on Iconia? Yeah. This is not working out very well for us because we don't have anything going into money anywhere. But that's okay. We can, you know, you gotta spend money to make money, as they say. What are those arrows? Oh, shit, that's the Thalen. They are very, very, very close. Oh my god. You're kidding me. No, that's not the Thalen. At least this isn't. Is this just a minor race inside the Thalen's territory? I don't know. We're going to find out. Your range sucks, man. We need to upgrade our environmental support systems so that we can maybe upgrade these scouts. Uh-oh, we got some pirates up there. Head away from the pirates, please. Alright. So I'm very, very worried that that's the Thalens, and I'm sure that it is, actually. I'm going to go for something that's going to give me a little bit more range. So I believe that's going to be... it's not ion drive. And it's not that. It's... oh, which one is it? It's called environmental support. That might be here. No, I don't think so. Ship range extension. Deep space support, I guess, is the next one. Okay. Let's do orbital manufacturing. It starts to lead the way to this ship range extension. I guess ship range extension being a little farther back makes sense. 16 turns at Research 22. Well, let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to jack up the research here real shortly. Alright, I'm not looking forward to scouting this out and finding that they have some awesome planet right next to me. Yeah, that's the Thalen. Okay, so that's just a starbase. This is a support ship. Okay. This is basically just a mining starbase. It's not too scary. Okay, we've got their formulator here and another starbase. These starbases are not really beefy or anything. And we have a minor race on a pretty nice planet right here. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I incur a diplomatic penalty from just scouting them out. I think that you have to get a certain tech if you want closed borders. Yeah, your range really sucks, man. Alright. That's all we can do. Still have about, what? 7 turns to finish all that. Okay. We're going to get our second builder in 6 turns. And over here on Dalsuvian, we are producing these research collectives. Okay, after you do that, I'm going to want you to build an assembly, obviously. Get our population up a little bit. We may end up putting a shipyard there and using it to send dropships all over the galaxy, but I don't know. It depends on what else we get. Right now, we're just don't really have much in terms of planets. Just, you know, by design, like I said, but still. I guess this is just a trade ship. Want to make sure I get that little sliver there. Got an anomaly up here that we can scan later on if nobody else gets to it. And looks like I'm headed right into the horrible, horrible nebula, so we're going to try to avoid that probably. Turn around if we have to. Alright. Nothing else to be done at the moment, unfortunately. So they must be trading with one of these smaller civilizations. Alright. I want that sliver so bad that I'm willing to spend a whole 2 turns to get it. Now I'm headed back in. Check out what they've got going on. Mostly just a mining operation. Okay, so that starbase actually goes back into the fog of war. I just realized that you can't see the starbase even once you scout it. I mean, I can go through this. It's just going to take longer. I might as well. That's a big one. Alright. Go through it. There's no reason not to. It's not like he's needed elsewhere. Just going to be tied up. Alright, Iconia is doing a market center now. Then it's going to do its elevation foundation. And from there, we'll be able to decide what to do with it. Man, they are constructing some starbases, aren't they? That is a little bit scary that they have the production to do that with. They have a culture relic as well. That's a little bit dangerous. I mean, not that it doesn't matter where it's located. It just means 10% culture growth. Could possibly flip something of mine if I'm not careful. I don't think it can happen before I get planetary bombardment. But you know, you don't need planetary bombardment to destroy starbases. So we may just decide to go ahead and... Aquatic world. Minus 50% raw production. That sucks. But it's one of my racial abilities, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know how I would find my racial abilities. This is an interesting thing to check right now, actually. Faction power, they are way ahead of me. They're only a little bit ahead in military power, population. Actually, I'm ahead in influence. So yeah, I mean, we need to pick up the pace, but this is to be expected right now, actually, because of the difficulty setting. But see, about this aquatic planet, we have the ability, I'm pretty sure, to snag that. And even though it sucks, it's negative 50 raw production. That's horrible. I mean, we can still use the planet. Our colony ship's just been sitting here, so let's send it on over. And we'll just see. I'm glad you found that little trusty scout. See what else you can see. Alright then. Sorry, but I don't know who you think you're talking to. Everything I survey is mine. Yeah, I want that aquatic world. I mean, we're gonna have to just use it as for money. Mostly just money and... But see, that affects money and science too. Raw production affects everything. It's a ship planet. But my colony ship is just idle, so... Why not? What's the range on this colony ship, by the way? It has pretty good range. I'm sure there's a better planet out there somewhere, but I don't think I should risk it. I think I should just... Because you're not using your population while they're sitting on the colony ship. At least this way we get something. Right now we're getting nothing from that population. I still don't see any actual Thalen planets. I see a bunch of mining bases, is all. This is not an actual planet. Not an inhabited one, anyway. Fly into the asteroids, I suppose. Yeah, so he's got no planet there. He's just got some mining bases, which sucks, but I can take that over. I don't need to worry about that. In the event of a war, it will be annoying, but not insurmountable by any means. You're about at the end of your usefulness, you little probe. And you did find that aquatic planet for me, so I'm pretty happy about that. Probably just send him back down here. Just fill in all the little blanks, you know. Alright, looks like our influence is growing. Might end up with these inside of our territory. Should be interesting. That happens a lot. You get enemy star bases inside your territory, unless you pass a resolution against that. Just keep on going south, I guess. That's not exactly how I would have moved if I had to do it over again, but maybe they have a planet over here. He made it. He made it through the nebula. Don't forget that sliver, man. Nah, you don't have to go that far. Get back at me next turn. You're just in a kind of useless spot right now. Why don't you go up here? It's going to take you a couple turns, but there's nothing else you need to be doing. I want to grab all those, like, empty spots. Okay, Iconia's finally got everything set up that I asked it to. We still have some space to do other stuff with. But we're pretty much in a good spot right now. Our approval's at 100% because of this guy. So that's really nice. So we don't need, like, entertainment center or any of that bullshit. The market center's going to help a little bit, plus 20%. If we ever do decide, I don't know, we might decide to put, like, 2 points. There we go. So now we got gross income 2. Works out to, why is it 1.3? Minus 6 colony spending, right. Okay, income is 1.3. I see. So this is not quite right. We're actually only making 1.3. Let's get it up a little bit. How's that? Okay, income is actually 2.2. Okay, well, we got some income anyway. And economical 20%, market center 20%, power matrix 10%. So works out to be about 3.2 minus 6. So we're not making any money. But it's possible that if we continue to grow our population, that might be fixed. So I say that we continue with another assembly. However, I will shift a little bit of that production into research, I think. That's going to put us a little bit better, in a little bit better situation with 42 science. Still going really slowly on the orbital manufacturing, but not too bad. Oh, did we finish our okay. Good, good, good. We're just going to go right here with you. And we've done an economics ring, so we can do a factory, which is going to be manufacturing plus 15. Do a lab, which is research plus 15, or we can do gross income. I'm going to do manufacturing for right now. We can also do the other two. So we want more home builders, please. 2 more to be exact. We only have 6 into military production. 42 to research, 4 to wealth, 26 to manufacturing. We got to get those assemblies going, but we don't have to get anything done too fast, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at our idle ships. I think we want to scope this star out over here. Looks like nothing. So I guess we'll head down towards this star. Grab that sliver for us. Come on, you got to get all those slivers. Don't be a non-thorough scout. Get those slivers. There's nothing else for you to do. It's not like there's a whole bunch of, you know, awesome stuff down here. There's probably nothing, let's face it. How about this? So many empty stars. Yeah, forget about the sliver. I know I did. Alright, we got a new planet. Let's call it Waterworld. Waterworld sends, what's the guy's name? I don't even remember. Bad actor. Kevin Costner's son. Waterworld sends Costner. We don't want to invite him. Alright, so I'm already on the benevolent path. But that's another 10%, negative 10% to manufacturing. Oh well. It's 20% to research. Let's continue with our benevolency. And everything here is raw production is minus 50%, which really sucks. We have high approval, so that's good. But yeah, you can see it's a pretty shitty world. It is generating us some stuff, but I think the unhappiness that it generates could be worse. I believe... Don't we take a little approval hit? I thought we took an approval hit from having more than a certain amount. Guess you can't see a tooltip there. Okay. I think having more cities is similar to civilization. It makes your people more unhappy, but I can't see the effects of that right now. I guess we're not to that point yet. Okay, so we also got this, which is food plus 1. That's for every... Okay, so it's food, so it doesn't actually matter for us. So this is the worst possible special resource we could get here. We have a tourism and a plus 1 to research, plus 1 to influence, and plus 3 to wealth. Not a great planet, honestly, but it's a planet. So we've got another planet, which is great. And I'm probably going to put some manufacturing yours, I guess, to start out with. Right here, they'll get slight bonuses. Not very good bonuses, but slight bonuses. And he's going to get... yeah, plus 20%, right, for each. So that'll be plus 40% to the already really crappy swarm-like fish, is giving us another negative 10. Yeah, this is going to be horrible. But we'll turn it into something eventually. But right now, you're just doing all production, baby. That's going to lead to a whopping 3. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, at least we got an extra planet. It's better than not having the extra planet. That population would still be sitting on the ship. This looks like a pirate, so we'll try to avoid that. It also increases our range. Hey, Scout, look at that. You got so much more range. You can check out these stars now. In fact, I should probably send this guy over too, although it'll take him freaking forever to get there, so... No, you just keep doing what you're doing. There might be an anomaly, or there might be an artifact or something cool like that out there. We're going to end our video there, guys. Still no sign of the Thalen's homeworld or anything like that, but we do know they have some stuff kind of encroaching on us here. And that'll be the first thing to go when we declare war on the Thalens. And believe me, we will be declaring war on the Thalens. But it'll probably be 10 episodes, because the war, you know, in this game doesn't happen until later. That's just kind of the way it goes. But it will be faster because of the constrictive nature of our galaxy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode.